Hello, and welcome back to Year 9 Chemistry. It's great to have you here. This is week 11, session 1, acids with metal oxides and carbonates. Last session, acids met alkalis. Today, they meet two more kinds of base, and one of these reactions fizzes dramatically, producing a gas we can actually test for. By the end, you'll predict the products of any of these reactions and name the salt every time. Let's dive in. 4 goals today. First, write general equations for acids with metal oxides and with carbonates. Second, predict the salt from the reactants. Third, identify carbon dioxide using the limewater test. And fourth, compare the reactions that make a gas with those that don't. Let's build on everything you already know about neutralization. First, acid plus a metal oxide. Many metal oxides are bases, so the pattern is one you already know. Acid plus metal oxide gives salt plus water. Here's an example. 2 hydrochloric acid plus copper oxide gives copper chloride plus water. Notice no gas here. It's a quiet reaction, just salt and water. And a handy trick, if you use extra copper oxide, the leftover solid, which doesn't dissolve, can simply be filtered off before you crystallize the salt. Hold that thought, it's coming back. Now, acid plus a metal carbonate, and this one is livelier. The pattern gains a third product. Acid plus metal carbonate gives salt plus water plus carbon dioxide. Here's the example. 2 hydrochloric acid plus calcium carbonate gives calcium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide gas. That's why carbonates fizz when you add acid. The fizzing is the carbon dioxide bubbling out. Same neutralization family, but this time with fireworks. So how do we prove that gas is carbon dioxide? With the limewater test. Bubble the gas through limewater, a clear solution, and if it's carbon dioxide, the limewater turns milky, going cloudy white. That cloudiness is a fine precipitate of calcium carbonate forming. Careful not to confuse this with other gas tests. A glowing splint relighting is oxygen, and a squeaky pop is hydrogen. For carbon dioxide, it's limewater turning milky. Learn the three and never mix them up. Naming the salt follows the pattern you've banked. The acid gives the ending. Hydrochloric acid makes chlorides, sulfuric acid makes sulfates, nitric acid makes nitrates. And the metal comes from the oxide or the carbonate. So magnesium oxide plus sulfuric acid gives magnesium sulfate plus water. Magnesium from the oxide, sulfate from the acid. Read the two reactants, and the salt names itself. Now remember that trick with excess oxide? Here's the full method for making a soluble salt from an insoluble metal oxide. 1. Warm the dilute acid gently. 2. Add the oxide in small portions until some stays unreacted. 3. Filter off that excess solid. 4. Evaporate some water. 5. Cool to crystallize. 6. Filter and dry the crystals. Why add excess? Because it guarantees all the acid is used up, so no acid is left in your salt. And because the excess is insoluble, filtration removes it cleanly. This is why the method only works with an insoluble base. You couldn't filter out an excess alkali. Let's practice together. What gas forms when an acid reacts with a metal carbonate? Pause and answer. Carbon dioxide, along with a salt and water. And what salt forms from magnesium oxide and nitric acid? Magnesium from the oxide and nitrate from the acid gives magnesium nitrate. If you got both, you've mastered acid reactions. Let's check your understanding. Question 1. Which products form when hydrochloric acid reacts with calcium carbonate? Pause and answer. Calcium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide. Question 2. How do we identify carbon dioxide? It turns lime water milky. Here's your recap. Acid plus metal oxide gives salt and water. Acid plus carbonate also gives carbon dioxide, which turns lime water milky. The salt combines the metal from the base with the acid's chloride, sulfate, or nitrate. An excess insoluble base, filtered off, gives a clean salt. Wonderful work today. Now go and lock it in at bridgetoexam.com, where practice questions and instant feedback are waiting, along with the final exam when you're ready. Every question makes you stronger. I'll see you next session for the applications of all this chemistry.